Well, I see George has been holding my place. I had such a good day today, everybody. I had my doctor's appointments, and they went really well. Oh, now I can have my seat here. Now that George is gone. So anyway, I had, what's the best view? Okay, oh, Jack is like, you got something for me? No, I got something for me. So anyway, I've been talking about my healing business, and those of you that know me know that I like to, I love, of course I love being prayerful and using holy water, but I also use other things, and this is something for my healing business. The person that drove me to Madison today, thank you, Sue. I had such a wonderful time with her. I met some wonderful people with her. I had an opportunity to pay it forward today, some interesting stuff. But anyway, I'm getting ready to set up one of my rooms in my home for if I decide to do healing appointments here at the house, and also to set it up as the place where I do my videos and other things like that. So we're doing that. But I got some of this really great sage. So this is locally made and northern Wisconsin grown herbs, purifying, calming, and cleansing by Starlit Gardens. It's lavender, sage pine, cedar, myrrh, calendula, and rose. Ooh, supposed to be good and cleansing, And then, and then to add it, I got some Palo Santo sticks. So these are good. I got some good new incense that is very inspiring and tantalizing to your senses. And some room spray. And just give me 1 minute. I forgot one of the coolest things I want to show you. It's a product that I absolutely love. And for anybody that suffers from chronic pain, you are absolutely going to love this stuff, okay? I got Fragrant Isle CBD cream. So this is obviously not for my clients, but I do want to refer this to my clients. This is from Isle of Lavender on Washington Island. So this was brought specially for me. Thank you, Sue, for having your sister pick it up. And that was really awesome. And then I also got some CBD flowers. And so as you all know, I use natural ways of combating my chronic pain, my chronic migraine. I don't use pills. I do use infusions at the clinics, at the headache clinic. I do get infusions in my back, in my eyes and down my head, and also in my bursa. And those are from that chronic pain condition I developed in 2014, 2015 from the surgery. And this stuff really works, especially where I have that bursa pain. It creates that anesthetic effect. I have a quartz device that I use that's long and pointy on one end and round on the other, and I really work it to rub into that place. So your bursa is that space in between, the lining in your muscles, and there's fluid in there. But I have it's actually a common injury that football players get. So I hurt in my bursa, which is down here. And when I get treated for that, what they actually do is they take this really, really big needle and they do it under ultrasound and they jam it in there and they shoot an anesthetic in there, which relieves the pain. But it does start to act up in between treatments. And I only get those treatments about once every 3 months. But this stuff works very well. Unfortunately, you cannot order it online. So there was somebody, Sue's sister was in Washington Island, so it worked out perfect. So we got some of these. At one of the largest, and Lavender Island is one of the largest lavender fields in North America, and it's here in Wisconsin. And so that is really, really cool. I wanted to talk about that. But what a great day. I had so much excellent stimulation. We did the hospital thing. It went great. Where the stitch popped out of me, it's okay. I had done a little bit of extra activity over the weekend that I normally don't do. So because of that, we feel that that's why it worked its way out. And that's going to be okay. So I'm happy about that. And then, of course, every time I go to Madison, we have to stop at the Willie Street Co-op and had some good lunch. And that's where I got these great healing products. And so it felt really great. And then this is really funny. So on the way home, I had to use the ladies' room. And so I asked Sue, my rider, I'm like, can we stop? We were in Endeavor, which is just about 10 miles outside of Westfield where I live. So we stopped, and this is really funny. And the guy goes, oh my God, you're the girl I've been looking for all day. And I was like, what? He goes, yeah. He goes, some guy was in here looking for you, and he dropped something off for you. And I go, I don't think it was me that he was looking for. He's like, yeah, you live here in Endeavor. And he goes, you look just exactly like he described. He's like, your whole look. He goes, your hair, your everything. And I laughed and I said, well, it wasn't the cops looking for me, was it? And he was like, no, it was the wreath guy outside that brings wreaths. He's like, he left you a piece of pie. And I laughed. I was like, well, it's not me. I'm like, I live in Westfield. So that was a funny thing. So apparently I have a doppelganger out there who I resemble very, very much. And that was very funny. And so that was kind of my day. I'm excited. I got some items to clear some negative energy out of my space, along with my use of holy water and prayers and, using that smudging. I had some things go on recently that it's like, I just need to clear this space. And if I'm going to be working with, healing clients again, I need to be prepared. And some of that is preparing your space with scents and with, tapestries and items that are of healing nature. And I feel so glad to be slowly starting this back up again. It's been such a huge part of my life for so long. And I have this new zest for it. And it's been just a wonderful, wonderful day. So funny in a lot of ways, a lot of good laughs. I still want to try stand-up comedy. Like, I'm not joking. Like, I've got some really funny things to talk about. And I like busting those out. And so I'm looking forward. I hope the comedy club in Madison still has open mic night, because once I'm able to drive here again and I'm all set and I have a set of wheels, which is another story. I sold my car before cancer struck and I didn't know it. I was expecting to buy another one, but that's passé. And I know that God has my bright red Mercedes on the way. Okay. Like, dead serious. Wouldn't that be something? But anyway, I just wanted to share that even though, I go to these doctor's appointments, this time that I spend with the people that take me there is amazing. It's quality time for me. It's time for me to enjoy talking to them and being with them and spending time with people that I love. And it's also stimulating to me because I'm out and about and I don't do that a lot. And I haven't done that hardly at all in 2 years. It's been so limited. So it feels good to be getting myself back into the land of the living. But I just wanted to share that with you today because that's big news to me. That everything's going well. I couldn't be more happy. And I really believe a lot of it's the positive thought. It's also all of the support that I've had throughout the last couple of years. All of the time, energy, food, money, mowing my lawn, shoveling my snow, living with me and taking care of me at the times that I could not. All of you have been part of this. Everyone that's donated to any of my crowdfunding, you've helped me while I was down and not able to work in my my store, which I still can't fully. I'm not able to lift a lot of things. I'm on restrictions for moving. I've just been told that I have to wear a bra 24/7 that doesn't have underwire until they swap out my tissue expanders for the implants coming up in January. But that's all healing well. So I actually have feeling and sensation where the skin grafts were, which is good news. That means that it worked. Wow. Just medical science is amazing. I believe in stuff like this too. I think that what our minds, what we think about, we bring about. Being in that constant space of living in that space of always having gratitude and staying in prayer all day and in gratefulness to God and, to source and the universe and staying in tune. That's really important and huge. Finding that inner peace, that breathing. I was not feeling very inner peaceful this morning. I had a really rough day yesterday with pulling the stitch that bothered me. I also had some personal things in my life that went kind of awry and not as I had hoped. And, but you know what? I'm managing. I'm getting back. It's a long uphill ascent and there's so much involved in it, but we're getting there, everybody. And we're doing it because of your help. And I want to thank you all. You've helped me begin several startup businesses that I hope grow and thrive as I begin to get healthier. I'm excited to really rejuvenate my antique store and my little consignment shop and get some things online. All of this stuff that I had started before I stopped, before cancer. So when I quit working, I know I still have several months to go, but I can still do the planning. I can still do the behind the scenes work, the designing. I can have it ready. And I can also share with you what I'm doing to become healthy again now that I'm in this space. I spent a lot of time really struggling with this and really struggling with the changes in my life. And now I'm gaining my mental health back. As I reclaim my body, it becomes different. And my mindset, and even like the things like my hair. My real hair is only like 4 inches long. There's no way my hair grew this long in a year. So last year, I had Cuban pork for lunch. But last year at this time, I was bald. I did not have any hair at all. And my hair right now is about 3-4 inches long, about 4 inches long, I would say. But I feel so much better. Extensions, makeup, I love the Thrive Cosmetics and the Mary Kay Cosmetics. Those are the two big ones that I'm using, along with the sea lashes in the Chemo Cosmetics kits, which is one of the startups that is a give back. So I'm working on developing that in a not-for-profit model. And, but just thank you. I feel re-energized. I feel hopeful. I'm really excited about this time. So thank you, everybody. And I just wanted to share, not every day is a bad day. And today, when I got in the car with my friend Sue, she's like, you don't look like you're doing so well today. And I wasn't at the beginning of the day. I was having a very, very bad morning. And she helped turn it around just by being there. And we had a lot of laughs. And every time I start to talk about the negative, she'd shut me down. And that was great. That's what I need people for. And the guy with the pie at the store, that's hilarious. So just, whatever. I guess just go with it. I just sucked the marrow out of life. And it's been 2 years since I've really been out and about and social, and I avoid large crowds just because I'm still immunocompromised. But that's okay. I'm getting healthy. I'm gaining my strength back. I was able to walk my dogs the other day. That was really cool. So how awesome is that? Slowly, bit by bit. And, even though my earlier post, I'm like, oh, I overdid it. This is awful. What, my body might be tired, but my soul and my mind Feels so much better. So anyway, I just wanted to show you some things, but most importantly, I really wanted to give a plug for this CBD cream from, it's Fragrant Isle. I thought it was Isle of Lavender. So, yes. And it's a full spectrum CBD premium hemp, American grown, GMO free, and it's made in the USA. And you can go to fragrantisle.com. And I am really plugging this because this helps with my chronic pain tremendously. It's natural. There's no harmful chemicals in it. There's none of the mixers that can be bad for your body, because that's one thing with cancer we have to think about. Everything that touches our body, and especially if you're hormonal positive like me, anything with soy in it, even soy candles, out the door. And I used to be a big soy milk drinker. I love tofu. And so that's no longer part of my life. And I do need to watch what touches my body and what's in it. So, wow, what a fun and interesting day. I got to meet some of Sue's family, and that was really cool, and nice people. And, sometimes days like this make me wish I lived back in Madison. They really do. I miss the culture, and I miss the people, but at the same time, I have the dichotomy of I love the people here in my town, and I love living here too. So I don't know, somewhere, somehow, I'll find a balance. I'll figure it out. With my health concerns, I think that probably retiring in Madison is going to be my best option. As I age, because I'll be right next to my medical care. Anyway, so it's going to be a great day. Get ready to do lots of meditation. If you'd like, I'm going to post some more of those videos. I got permission to start that small with my doctors. So here we go. Well, with the nurses, I double checked. All right. I just wanted an update. I just was feeling good today, excited. And happy, and I'm really looking forward to the future. I know that everything's going to be great. And now I have this whole toolkit behind me. I'm suffering some of the worst things ever. Not as bad as some. There are others that have it worse. But beating this cancer, it's a big deal. Keeping this cancer away is a big deal. So here we go. I'm going to continue to share with you my healing journey, my ascent as I climb up out of this freaking pit that cancer created, this large financial hole, and hopefully I can share some of the tactics and techniques that I used, because, and that's also another reason why I have started studying family law, is you need to be prepared. This journey made me realize that I was not prepared to die. So that's why I didn't die. And how important it is that you have those ducks in a row, because it's very stressful when you're in the thick of it and trying to make that happen. So here we go with a different part of the healing journey. And I'm currently no evidence of disease. I have to do some advocating for myself. I'm on my third oncologist. So I'm trying to just pull the care team together that understands me and realizes that, I don't use drugs to control my pain. And I use a lot of herbal remedies and folk medicine on top of regular traditional medicine. Food as medicine as well. I don't just rely on medical science, but I would not do this without medical science, nor could I have survived, I believe, without medical science. All right, it's Shena Collins with Shena Strong, and I just wanted to come at you today and just share some happiness, I don't know. This is like my sofa session. This is my catch up and yak up, and a lot of people like to know what's going on, and so here I am. And my dog Jack seems to like the sage I got. All right, everybody, take care. Peace and love. Till the next time we see each other. Bye-bye.